Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nurin Khalisha binti Kamaridaham. Today I'm going to talk about something huge happening in Indonesia. As we all know, Indonesia has made huge achievements in 2023 with the Wush high-speed train finally operating. It was supposed to be a proud symbol of progress, a big collaboration with China and the first bullet train in Southeast Asia. But now, it became a fiscal time bomb that could explode into a much bigger national problem. The Wush train, which connects Jakarta to Bandung, launched in October 2023. It cost 7.3 billion US dollars and was funded mostly through loans from the China Development Bank and the China's Belt and Road Initiative. But there's the problem that the project is losing money fast, where the amount of losses in 2024 is 4.2 trillion rupiah and the losses in the first half of 2025 alone is 1.24 trillion rupiah. We can see that weak passengers pet demand and massive loans lead to serious financial trouble. Now, why is this a big deal? Because analysis say this project has becoming a stress test for President Prabowo's new administrations. According to Zulfikar Rahmat, director of the China-Indonesian Desk at the Center for Economics and Law Studies, CELIOS, mentioned that this project is not just about building trains, it's about whether the government can prevent it from turning into a bigger national financial crisis. He also warns that if the problem is left alone, it could spread into the public finances, state-owned enterprises, and even the investor confidence in Indonesia. So, at the heart of the issue lies a staggering 116 trillion rupiah or 7.2 billion US dollar in loans from the China Development Bank, including 1.2 billion US dollar just to cover the cost of rents. And most of the ownership, which is 60%, is held by an Indonesia consortium called PBSI that stands for Pias Energy BUMN Indonesia. And inside the PBSI include the Kereta Api Indonesia KAI, the national railway operator, and all the back sits inside the KAI's financial book, meaning that if the project loses money, KAI suffer directly, and if KAI did suffer, Indonesia's entire railway system is at risk, and some lawmakers are even warning that bankruptcy is possible if nothing changes. Another issue is that not enough people are taking the train. Wush were expected to have 31 million passengers a year, but so far, only 10 million in total from launch to mid-2025. The daily occupancy is just 70 to 80% and full only during long holidays. And why is this happening? Because the tickets are expensive. For economy tickets are about 30% more than normal train fares, and business class is up to 150% more. And since Wush gets zero government subsidy, the prices are going to stay high and travelers will choose cheaper option instead. So without enough passengers, the project can't pay its debt. So to rescue the situations, Indonesia's sovereign wealth fund, Daya Anagata Nusantara or Danantara, is stepping in a movement to strengthen the state control over strategic asset. Prabowo is using Danantara as the key vehicle. The government dissolved the Ministry of State-Owned Enterprises, and now Danantara controls restructuring and oversight of all state-owned assets. This caused a huge shift, and Danantara's COO, Doni Oscaria, said the project cannot be saved by just restructuring the debt, and it needs a comprehensive resolutions because Wush is directly harming KAI's financial health. So, the option that is being discussed is to convert some of the debt into state equity. So, meaning to say that the government will take over part of the debt and turn it into state investment. But this shifts the financial burden to the national budget, which is already under pressure, especially by having a programs like free meal initiative that need lots of costs. Also, because the loans come from China, any renegotiations needs China's approval. That will take a long time and require high-level diplomacy. So, therefore, if the issue isn't handled carefully, Indonesia could face lots of problems. The WUSH project may be only 2 years, but it already has been shaping to become a major political and financial challenge for Indonesia. And that's the story. The high-speed rail built with big dreams now running straight into the wall of debt and tough political decisions. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.